I first came to making art or being an artist through acquiring a disability. When I was 29, I had a brain injury as part of a car accident, and the world looked different. And I was quite fascinated by how things looked. Many years of practice, I suppose. I don't believe in talent per se. I think that talent is part of that you have a passion for something, and so then you do the hard work. And through that practice, you get good at something. Yeah, so places still has had a lot of meaning for me in my artwork, but it's also about connecting to places in time, not just exploring who I am, but also identity, particularly disabled identity, and its connection to community, culture, disabled culture, and also disability pride. I see those things as all really wrapped up. So my street art practice very much was around myself and trying to explore why I do handstands, because my handstands is very much about my brain injury and about disability. It's about managing disability, managing my mental distress that I live with as part of living with a mental illness. I should say too, along the way, this big street art project, this is possible. So then I ended up leading a disability pride mural. So disability pride is about trying to find ways to identify as disabled and not be ashamed of who we are. So as you can see, you might recognise that this is a riff, I suppose, on Leonardo da Vinci. He was riffing off a philosopher from centuries earlier called Vitruvius, and they were both really interested in the way the body related to the environment. At this moment, when I decided to make this artwork, it was actually coming up to my 18th anniversary of my brain injury. So much emotion, there was grief about the person I'd lost and all this loss, but there was also this sense of survival and sense of celebration that I had, was embarking on this new life. I took this moment and I made this artwork and put myself in there. Leonardo's original Vitruvian Man he wrote backwards. And so I wrote my manifesto, because his was a bit of a manifesto on the way the body is related to the universe. I wrote my own, all about how the body in pain, because that's what I live with a lot, is chronic pain. And it was just a bit of a manifesto and a ranting and raving about what it means to reach the age of 18 and what it means to live with pain and what it means to do handstands. And I counted up all the handstands I'd done in the 12 years leading up to that anniversary, something like over 20,000. You can read it if you put a mirror up to it. My moment of trying to announce my entry into adulthood. And I choose this artwork too because I think through making it gave me confidence to start really owning what it means to be disabled and to identify with that and to find the strength in that. And it led to me further exploring disability pride. COVID-19 has unfortunately had a really big impact on me personally. I didn't realise how much I relied on therapies and access to therapy to manage my impairments. And I was bedbound for a while and then housebound. I mean, I know we were all housebound, but I didn't really have a choice. It's still presenting an issue for me. In terms of my art practice, I think it's that I needed to adapt, and it took me quite a while to work out how to adapt. And because I think, being sick can challenge creativity. I'm really grateful because after 6 months in, I did actually work out a way of making art, and it was about going really small, and it was also about making work that I would never make under different circumstances. And it was also returning to that idea of making art just for yourself. I think as artists, I don't know if artists have always done this. They probably have, because we need to make money to live, I suppose, but we get caught up with making art that is palatable to other people, or art that can be bought by other people, art that is appreciated by other people. And I think I don't want to make art like that. I want to make art that is meaningful to me